What's up, everybody? Now, you know that there's been this debate, 100 men versus a gorilla. Now, I've asked some of my friends, who would they draft? 5 people that they would draft to take on a gorilla. Let's see what they say.
Okay, before I give you my list, let me note that this is for pretend only because it is never, ever okay to be mean to any animal. So here's my pretend list for this pretend challenge. Number 1 is someone who's no longer with us, but in his honor and in his memory, top of my list, Gene Upshaw. And by the way, Gene could do this alone. He would need no help. Number 2, last name Ali, first name Layla. If I ever have to fight off a serial killer or a zombie and I can have only one person with me, it is Layla Ali. Number 3, Bo Jackson, because Bo would do, in this instance, exactly what he did to Brian Bosworth in Seattle. Number 4, Marshawn Lynch. And by the way, Marshawn, if you're listening, I'm going to be running your campaign for governor of the state of California. And number 5, someone I had the pleasure of meeting through and working with in the Big Three, Rick Mahorn. Last point, never ever okay to be mean to an animal.
Alright, man. Shoot, Nikolai Bonds, you feel me? OG Raider fan, Barry Bonds' son. My 100 man versus gorilla, you know, my draft night pick, you know, I'm gonna go round 1. You feel me? We gonna go 1980s Mike Tyson. You know, I need Iron Mike there. You know, we gonna go round 2. I'm gonna have to go 2000 Ray Lewis. You feel me? You know, fresh off the case, Ray Lewis. That's gonna have to be my number 2. My round 3 draft pick. Ooh, you know, I'm gonna have to probably go with, I don't know, that's tough, man. You know what, I'm gonna have to go with Big Gene Upshaw, man. I think I could have a little weight distribution conversation there. Man, for my round 4 pick of this draft, I'm gonna have to probably go with my pops. I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Barry Bonds. You know, we're gonna have to go peak Barry though, not rookie Barry. And for my final draft pick, I'm gonna have to go with John Bones Jones. Those are gonna be my drafts.
So there's been a lot of conversation, you know, this whole man versus gorilla debate. And while we gotta understand that the animal is gonna have the upper hand in this situation, who's gonna give us the best opportunity at a win, right? My starting 5 is going to start with Lau Zato and John Matuzak because I believe that they spent time in the wild before they started playing football. So they should understand what the gorilla is thinking at all times. Then I'm going to add Warren Sapp. We need this gorilla to think twice. It ain't never been a man to line up against Big Sapp and didn't think twice. Then I'm going to add Bo Jackson because we need somebody that's as strong and as fast as the gorilla. Then I'm going to bring up the rear with Bruce Lee. We need calm, peace, and order in this motherfucker. You heard the rest of this team? Come on, man.
Kenny, thanks very much for roping me in to help settle the great debate of our time. Here are my 5 to go fight the gorilla. I'm starting with the mountain. I need some size and I need some girth and I need some weight to help just slow down the gorilla. Give me the guy who played the mountain in Game of Thrones. One of the biggest, strongest humans out there. I need him going at the actual silverback gorilla. I'm also going to need an actual silverback gorilla. At least that's Trent Williams's nickname. I am taking the 49ers starting left tackle, one of the biggest, baddest men in the NFL. He might be a little long in the tooth, but I need some experience in this fight as well. I'm also taking Chuck Norris. Now, I don't know at his age what Chuck Norris is really going to go in there and do damage-wise. But think about, you're in a fight, you're fighting for your life, it's not going good, the brakes are going against you, and you turn to your right and you notice that you're fighting alongside Chuck Norris. It feels like that would be great motivation. So I'm taking Chuck Norris. So we got the guy who played the Mountain, Trent Williams, Chuck Norris. I don't know this person's name, but I need whoever has the hardest to break headlock in the UFC. Whoever that guy is, whatever that fighter is, whether he's a wrestler, a grappler, a judo guy, I don't care. I need someone who has the best headlock, because you're probably not going to pummel this gorilla. You're going to have to asphyxiate it. So I'm going to need the greatest headlock in the world around the gorilla's neck. I'm also taking 91-year-old Jane Goodall. The movie Gorillas in the Mist was about Jane Goodall. What's a 91-year-old woman going to do in this fight? Well, she is the world's leading primatologist. If the woman knows how to save a monkey, she knows how to kill a monkey. So there you go. I'm taking Dr. Goodall for strategy. I'm taking the best headlock in the world. I'm taking a man whose nickname is the silverback gorilla. I'm taking Chuck Norris for motivational purposes. And please give me the guy who played the Mountain on Game of Thrones. Good luck, gorilla. We're coming for you.